How are you? I hope that you are fine. My dear students, good evening to everybody. Today, one more class discuss this one. Now, I will start that quadratic equation in paper 1. So, today discuss about the quadratic equation part 1. As before knowing, do the sums or problems of quadratic equation should be some subtopic is discussed. That I read the subtopics on the blackboard. See, the first one is a define quadratic equation. Define quadratic equation. This is quadratic equation short notation QE. QE means quadratic equation. Second one, standard form of a quadratic equation. Third one is a roots of a quadratic equation. Fourth one is a applications of a quadratic equation. Fifth one is a factorizing of a quadratic equation by splitting the middle term. Next one, sixth one, solution of a quadratic equation by completing the square method. Next, seventh one, curve of a quadratic equation. Eighth one, discriminant of a quadratic equation. Ninth one, that's last one, nature of roots of quadratic equation. Guys, these are subtopics in quadratic equation. It is very interesting topic. You are learning these subtopics. Define the quadratic equation. The second one is the standard form of a quadratic equation. The third one is the roots of a quadratic equation. Fourth one is the application of a quadratic equation. Fifth one is a factorization of a quadratic equation by splitting the middle term. Sixth one is the solution of a quadratic equation by completing the square method. Seventh one is a curve of a quadratic equation. Eighth one is a discriminant of a quadratic equation. Ninth one is a nature of the quadratic equation. Guys, see in these subtopics, these four definitely given according to the public oriented examination. 1 mark is there. 1 mark question is given this area. But this and this one, fifth and sixth one is very important. Definitely these two areas are given 4 marks question. 4 marks questions. Guys, is it clear? Curves of equation, discriminant of equation, nature of the roots of equation. The remaining subtopics is given the 2 marks question. 2 marks questions. Okay. Before you know, the solve the problems should be discussed about these subtopics. Okay. Are you ready? Now, First, I discuss about the first subtopic. What is the name of the first topic? Define the quadratic equation. Define the quadratic equation. According to the public examination, given the one mark question, define the quadratic equation. Guys, before discuss about that, what is the equation and the expression is different. So expression and equation both are entirely different. You write that one algebraic combination of terms, that is only expression. Why? Because in these terms it's not using that equal to sign, so that's why it is an expression. Okay guys, so I write that example. I take the two algebraic letters, its combination of plus, not use the sign equal to, so it is form of that one of the expression only. Suppose your another, I take A plus B equal to C plus D. Guys, in these algebraic expressions, using the one equal to sign, that expression will be changed in that equation. When it is changed in the equation, that's it. Situation, it's form sometimes left side and sometimes is other side, that means right side. Which one terms are left side? That's why simply you represent that LHS. LHS means left hand side. RHS means right hand side. Okay? Which one algebraic expression you apply the equal to sign, that expression see immediately change that equation. Okay guys, that's most important point of in this quadratic equations. Now come to that point. What is that? How to define the quadratic equation? How to define the quadratic equation? See, already I have completed polynomials in the previous sessions. Part 1. You once remember this. I read some equation on the blackboard. First you observe it. Ax plus b, a not equal to 0. It's equation or expression. It's one of the algebraic term here. Some algebraic terms are combination here, but not applied equal to sign. So it is only expression. So ax plus b, a not equal to 0. That's why it's an expression. But this expression in the polynomial is one type of expression that is called a linear polynomial. How do you guess it? Yes, good. Here one variable is there, that is x. What is the highest power of x? 1. So definitely it is a linear polynomial. When this linear polynomial is equal to 0, ax plus b equal to 0, a not equal to 0, the expression changing the equation. What type of equation is one? Linear equation. Linear equation. But what is the title heading? Quadratic equation. How to write the quadratic equation? You take the quadratic polynomial ax squared plus bx plus c, a not equal to 0. Here x square coefficient is not equal to 0. Why? Because suppose x square coefficient equal to 0, that means that quadratic equation immediately will be changed linear equation. Just check it. Suppose you take the a value is equal to 0. You write that a value is 0. 0 into x square. The total term is collapse. In what remain here? Bx plus c. It's a check. Will be checked linear equation. That's why come you write must and should a not equal to 0. Okay guys, now this one, this quadratic polynomial, you write that change in that equation. How? X square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here apply that equal to sign. The polynomial conversion in the equation. So this is a quadratic equation. Is here a not equal to 0. Guys, but how to define that? Any equation form of p of x is equal to 0, where the p of x is a polynomial of degree is 2 is called a equation. I write on blackboard, you observe. Guys, see, any equation from P of x is equal to 0, where the P of x is a polynomial is degree 2 is called QE. QE means quadratic equation. You understand? Once remember that. You take it to one polynomial. That polynomial equal to 0. Here the polynomial, what type of the polynomial? Degree 2 polynomial. Degree 2 polynomial means it's a quadratic polynomial. Okay guys, so that's the equation is called a quadratic equation. I write some examples of this one. See, 2x squared plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. And one more, the second example, 3x squared minus 5 is equal to 0. I write the more 3 one is example of 3x squared plus 2x is equal to 0. So these three are the example of the quadratic equation. How do you know that's quadratic equation? In this case, the variable have the only x and the power highest power have 2. So it is called a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. This one is also a quadratic equation. Why? Let's see. Equality is there and the highest power is 2. So it is called a quadratic equation. It is also 3x squared that degree has. Highest degree has 2 equal to 0. So it is also example of quadratic equation. 3x square plus 2x is equal to 0. Here the variable is x. So highest power is 2 in the x. So it is also example of the quadratic equation. Now, so this one is completed. Now coming to the point. Second one, standard form of the quadratic equation. Now I complete the quadratic equation. Present. So I will take one of the standard form of the quadratic equation. Guys, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A not equal to 0. A, b, c all belongs to real numbers. Very beautiful quotation and beautiful equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A not equal to 0. Already know that why it's a not equal to 0. If you guess a is equal to 0, that means the collapse of the x squared term. So that's quadratic equation conversion of in the linear equation. That's why a not equal to 0 condition is most important. Here the coefficients of a, b, c are the real numbers. This is the standard form of that quadratic equations. Now, already give the examples of 3 of quadratic equation. You check it, it's a standard form or not. So, it is compared of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here, what is the coefficient of x squared a? So, that's the value you get. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, c is equal to 6. Now here 3x squared minus 5. Guys, compare the standard form. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, guys. Yes, you get a value here 3. A is equal to 3. But the extra term is missing. In the second example, x term is missing. That means x coefficient b is 0. So you write the standard form. How? See, 3x squared. Which term is missing? X term is missing. So that's place you write the 0 of x minus c equal to 0. So it is a quadratic equation. It's not its standard form. That's why converting the standard form 3x squared plus 0 into x minus 5 equal to 0. Now come to the third example. example, 3x square plus 2x is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation but not a standard form. What is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A not equal to 0. So that's why you write which term is missing? Constant term is missing. Why? Because here ax square plus bx plus c is a without x variable term. That term is called a constant. That is a constant term. But here the third example, the constant term is missing. So 3x square plus 2x, that's place you write the 0 is equal to 0. It's a standard form. Okay guys, in these all cases a not equal to 0, a not equal to 0, a not equal to 0. So two cases I have completed. Definition of the quadratic equation completed, standard form of the quadratic equation. Once again repeated this one. Any equation form of p of x is equal to 0 where p of x is a polynomial with the degree is 2, that type of equations is called a quadratic equations. I write the examples of on blackboard. What is the standard form of the quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, but its important condition a not equal to 0. That is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Now coming to the third subtopic, the roots of quadratic equation. So you take it one more value, that is a real number. That value obtained in the x place you get becomes the 0. That value is the root of the quadratic equation and 0 of the quadratic equation. Guys, I understand. I write in the blackboard C. Okay. Guys, see. I write one equation. Suppose ax square plus bx plus c. A is equal to 0. A not equal to c. Here a not equal to. It's a general standard form of quadratic equation. I take it the one letter, that is alpha. Alpha is belongs to real number. This alpha is obtained in x place. It becomes 0. That means alpha equal to x. This is a solution of this quadratic equation and the root of quadratic equation and 0 of quadratic equation. So the alpha is a 0 of the quadratic equation and x roots of quadratic equation are 0 of a quadratic equation. Any one, it's no problem. I write one sum on blackboard. I write the one example. 2x square plus 3x minus 5 equal to 0. As I selected, I choose the one value. That's x is equal to 1. So the x is equal to 1 is obtained in the x place. It's become 0 or not, you check it. So 2 of 1 whole square plus 3 of 1 minus 5 is equal to 0. 2 of 1 means 1 square means 1. 3 ones are 3 minus 5 is equal to 0. 2 ones are 2 plus 3 minus 5 is equal to 0. These two are added and minus 5 is equal to 0. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So 1 is called the solution of this quadratic equation and 1 is called the root of this quadratic equation. 1 is called 0 of this quadratic equation. So the roots of quadratic equation is a completed. The roots of quadratic equation is a completed. So I have completed 3 subtopics. Now the fourth one, applications of that quadratic equation is very important. Why you learn the quadratic equation? Some cases create doubt in our minds. So let's answer this one. See, observe this chart. See here some applications. In this chart, rocket is there. This is what type of the rocket? Firing upward rocket. This situation to find the height of the rocket by define the quadratic equation. That's one of the application of the quadratic equation. The second one is a here the satellite dish is there, and here that lens mirrors is there, is a lens of the sets. Here one of the artificial satellite is there. Artificial satellites rotate off the earth. Please guys, the quadratic equation form one of the curve, that's a parabola shape. So like this is a parabola shape. Okay, here is a the earth is rotated to the sun. These all situations to apply that holy quadratic equations. Okay guys, next one, see this one. One person throw the ball. So that means one object throw it with the 45 degrees angle to the base. That object is moved the one way. That way is called a projectile. So the projectile of the path, the projectile is move the path. The path what the shape is one of the curved shape. That situation, how to find out that curved shape, use the quadratic equation. Next one, here vehicles are there. See, here one car and lorry. Thus here see, the vehicle of lorry is applied while that stopping the distance, how to the calculation, apply that quadratic equation. So here guys, see 4 applications are there according to your maths textbook. One is a fire rocket, how to find out the height of the rocket, the define of that quadratic equation. Here see the shape of the dish and mirror and specs and earth, artificial satellite rotate to the earth is rotate to the sun. This situations also use that quadratic equation. Why? Because it's a form one of the path. That is path is always a parabola shape. So to find out the quadratic equation. Next one, here the one person is through that one object to. That object is moved. It is 9th class standard. The motion, the physics is one of the subject. You have studied the physics, the motion. So this is a path, one of the form of the path. The path is calculated by using that quadratic equations. Now come to the point, the vehicles you stop it. That means you brake. The distance to find out, use that define of quadratic equation have completed, standard form of quadratic equation have completed, roots of quadratic equation have completed, application of quadratic equation completed. Guys, here one more doubt to create in your minds. So here form of the some paths. Yeah, this is form one of the curve. Already you know this curve, what type of this curve? U-shaped curve. Is one of the specific name in the I say polynomials. So that is a parabola. So how to let's find out the parabola in this quadratic equation? Already know the general formula ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a not equal to 0. In this one, you say y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. That's some situation you can write this one. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here y-axis and the x-axis you graphically represent. You find out this part. So this total 4 subtopics I have completed. Now I give some example sums of these 4 topics. Yes, I write that sum on the blackboard. You observe. First question. Check whether the following are equations, quadratic equations. The first question, x minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 3. The second one question, x of x plus 1 is equal to plus 8 is equal to x plus 2 of x minus 2. Guys, first you study this question. Check whether the following quadratic equation. So this question depends on the first 4 subtopics. The first one, define the quadratic equation subtopics given. The standard form you know, that is given this one. Here 2 sums are there. These 2 sums are first your simplification. Simplify this one. It's form one of the equation. It's a compare standard equation. It's ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Form it or check it. If you form, that is a quadratic equation. If it's not formed, it's not a quadratic equation. So I do that sum. First one is a x minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2x plus. Guys, here is equal to there. So definitely it is a equation. In the equation, left hand side some terms are there, right hand side some terms are there. Yeah. Now you are simplify the right hand left hand side terms. Here a minus b whole square updated. It is one of the algebraic expressions. This is comparing the algebraic identity equations. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. In this case, you take it the x is equal to a, and y is equal to b. B is equal to 2. This value obtained in this one, you get that one. X square minus 2 of x of 2 plus 2 square. What remaining here? One constant term, that's one bring down. Equal to that side, it's already linear equation. It's a simplify already here there. So that's what you then down. So x square minus 2 2's 4x plus 2 square means 4 plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 3. X square minus 4x plus, simplify this one, that's 2 of the constant terms of the left hand side should be add the 2 1, 4 plus 1 5 equal to 2x plus 3. Guys, here what is the standard for quadratic equation? Bx square plus ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a not equal to 0. Here see x square is there, the coefficient is 1, it's not equal to 0, not equal to 0. And one point keep your mind that x square coefficient always your arrangement, you write the positive side. That's one, this terms, right hand side how many terms are there? 2x plus 3. Left hand side how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. 1x square minus 4x plus 5. But in this x square coefficient is positive sign is there. So don't change these terms. Only these terms are sent that side. Which one side? Positive coefficient of x square. That side remaining terms should be changed. So 1x square minus 4x plus 5. This is a plus 2x. Move that side minus 2x. Plus 3 this side. Move that side minus 3 equal to 0. Now you simplify this left hand side the total terms. 1x square is only 1. For minus 4x and minus 2x is, see the two terms are x terms. But the two numbers are negative sign should be negative symbol and add it. 4x and 2x, 6x. Here the 5 is a constant term without x term. 3 is a constant term without x term. So you observe 5 plus 5 and minus 5. So 5 is the greatest number. The sign is plus. 5 minus 3 you get the 2 equal to 0. Now it is compared that ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 6. C is equal to 2. So it is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. Guys, this is one specific quadratic equation. It is a monic quadratic equation. Why it is called a monic quadratic equation? It's a x square coefficient is only 1. That type of quadratic equation is called a monic quadratic equations. Okay guys, now it's a quadratic equation. Now I do second. X of x plus 1 plus 8 equal to x plus 2 of x minus 2. It is also equation, some terms of left hand side, some terms of right hand side. Now you simplify the terms. See here, two terms are there in the first term. Again, two terms are there, but here operating into multiplication. How do you know this and this two both are term? It's separate of with brackets. So that's why multiplication first this x into x square plus x into 1 x. You bring down the term constant term plus 8. Guys, see this right hand side terms. Here given the two terms x plus 2 and x minus 2. This is contained in algebraic expression a minus b of a plus b equal to a square minus b square. Here a value is equal to x, b value is equal to 2. So you write x square minus 2 square. So x square plus x plus 8 is equal to x square minus 2 square, you write 2 times 2 into 2. Guys, wait. In the both side, I mean LHS side and RHS side, x square is there. And in this coefficient have 1 on left hand side x square. It is also 1 is coefficient of x square in RHS side. That means the both side x square times coefficient have same and same sign. Simply logic, the both are cancelled. What remaining here? X plus 8 equal to minus 2 to 4. Guys, wait. You guess it. It's a quadratic equation, not? Yes, you are correct. It's not a quadratic equation. Why? It's not a standard form. Actually, it's not an x square term. So, which one is not x square term? It's not a quadratic equation. So, it is not a finally write that answer. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation because x square term is not there. X square term is not there. Okay, guys. Now, next one in the following in the form of quadratic equation. The question 1, the hypotenuse of right triangle is 25 centimeters. We know that the difference in length of the other two sides is 5 centimeters. We would like to find out the length of the two sides. X, guys, very beautiful question. This type of questions use it in the life. Yes, we represent the following situations form of quadratic equation not. Yes, we represent the situation. The situation you frame it the equations. Finally, its form equation is a quadratic equation not you check it. Guys, first you read that sum carefully. The hypotenuse of right triangle is 25 centimeters. You know the difference that its length and the other two sides is 5 centimeters. So you would like to find out the length of the two sides. Guys, when you read that sum, immediately to identification the measurements and any given the diagrams and any logic is there, you first identification. Guys, see here one triangle is there. What the triangle? Right angle triangle. I draw the base and height and the hypotenuse. Name it A, B, C. Why? Because here given the right angle triangle, I draw the right angle triangle. As immediately you apply the basic knowledge, in the right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the largest side compared than remaining two sides. Okay, here what is the hypotenuse? AC is represented by hypotenuse. Already that value is given. See how much that value is. The length is equal to 25 centimeters. Okay, guys. Next, you know that the difference in the length of two sides is 5 centimeters. Here one situation is there in the sum. You find out the logic, the difference of other two sides. That means except the hypotenuse, how many sides are remaining here? Two sides are remaining here. One side name is AB, another side name is BC. The two sides difference have 5 centimeters. Guys, you guess it. Here one logic is there. Definitely one side is small, another side is a big. So suppose you consider BC the smallest side, that is AB is a bigger side compared to BC. Now I take it the smallest side is equal to x centimeters. But what about this side? X plus 5. How do you know? The difference is 5. That means one side is the biggest length, another is the smallest length. So the smallest is separate from the biggest, you get the 5. You check it, come to the rough. See what are the biggest here? X plus 5. Minus x, right? Smallest side is separated from the biggest side. X plus 5 minus x, both are cancelled, you get that 5. The difference, you get the 5 or not? Finish. So, you know the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. You apply that, you finally touch, you get it. Now, see, I write the length of the smallest side. BC you consider the smallest side. So let the smallest side of side B x centimeters. Then the other side means biggest side is x plus 5. Why? Because according to the problem, the difference of two sides is 5 centimeters. Now, from the figure, in a triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 90 degrees, you apply the Pythagoras theorem. So the Pythagoras theorem is, you know, hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. In the hypotenuse name AC square is equal to base is a BC square and the height is equal to AB square. Now come the point, that's all value substitution in this form. So 25 whole square equal to BC length how much x square, AB length is take it x plus 5 whole square. So 25 square means you write that 25 2 times 25 into 25 equal to x square plus this one a plus b whole square formula you apply there. What is the meaning of a plus b whole square form? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. You apply this one x square plus 2 of x plus x of 5 plus 5 square. 625 guys. So x square plus x square 2x square 2 5 10x plus 5 square means 25. Guys, here where is the x square is the right hand side. You check that sign, it's a positive sign. Now don't transfer the other side. That's terrible. That's other side, remaining terms are move that side. So what is the left hand side term is there? 625. This is the set that side. So what here remaining will be 0. 0 of 2x square plus 10x plus 25 minus 625. So here the 2x square, I write here 2x square plus 10x. Yes, these two are the numbers x. Without x numbers, that means constant number. Which is the greatest number? 625 is the greatest number. The sign is the minus, so you write the minus. 625 minus 25, 600 is equal to 0. Guys, should we change in its unit quadratic equation? It's possible. This all terms is cancelled by 2. Why? Because the x square coefficient is 2. 2x square by 2 plus 10x by 2 is equal to minus 600 by 2 is equal to 0. This cancelled. X square, this cancelled. 5x, this is cancelled. 300 is equal to 0. See, it is a form of the standard form of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c. Its form. Okay, guys. So this is a representation of the following situation form of the quadratic equations. Guys, next class we will discuss about the fifth one subtopic. It is very important. Okay, guys.